Russ, and Rory.
Roar. Do the roar.
She's like, I've heard that enough times in my childhood.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not going to do the fucking roar. My name's Aurora. Aurora. Oh, fuck, she did the roar.
Oh, shit. Aurora Roberts?
Yes. And Gus.
I don't know his last name.
Russ Callahan.
Oh, yeah, Callahan.
That's such a pretty last name.
Callahan.
Do you ever look at someone's last name and think like, what would my life be like? What would my life be like if I had that last name?
What would it be like? It sounds very rich.
Callahan.
It sounds full of generational wealth.
It sounds like some je ne sais quoi.
Cha-ching, that's what it sounds
Dude,
like.
I feel like the alcohol has really hit. I feel like...
Oh, shut the fuck up.
They're here. The ass haters.
Oh my God. Someone is being loud outside. Sorry. I don't know if you can actually pick that up. But, Cheli, you can't just say the ass haters without explaining what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, I mean, I'm out here hoping in good faith that people watch all of our episodes. Obviously, like, why would you be watching this one if you haven't watched the other 197 episodes?
I feel like because they don't want to spoil the book. We hella spoil.
Yeah, dude, we don't even, because remember when we first started flashback story and things? It's the cover.
Disclaimer.
Whoever's editing.
No. I'm not doing that.
When we used to be story and things and we started all our episodes, was like, this will contain spoilers. Please be advised. And now we're just like, fuck ass haters.
Because the last episode that we did, just listen to it, okay? Then you will get it. Anyway, what are you looking for?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so
the
blind.
water?
I'm so blind.
The water that's right. The water that you clearly don't want.
The last episode, which was Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. Both of us read our reviews that we read on Goodreads.
Our reviews.
We don't write. We reread reviews online.
Yeah.
And I read one that hated on the fact that the character ate ass.
The girl
ate
ass.
Her boyfriend's ass.
Yeah.
And
then I made a comment, once the camera stopped rolling. I was like, what if people think that you read that because you hate that shit?
So I just want to make a public comment.
Whoa. Did we drink too much? Dude, it's the 4th episode of our batch now, okay? You know what's happening.
Dude, I fucking love it because it's loose and shit. We're talking about how much we love ass and everything.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, hold on.
No, dude, I love
I love it.
I love ass.
I love ass.
My mom might watch this. Shut up. Stop talking about ass.
Does your mom watch?
No, I don't know. I hope not. Hey, Mom.
Does she know?
She knows. She knows.
It's funny because my brother knows, and I know he doesn't know what we're called. And if he were to ever see this,
dude, I would disappear from this world.
I would disown it.
I know. And I'm scared of some people who might be watching this. But
can I say something?
Yeah.
And this might reach the person who I'm mentioning.
Yeah, say it.
Sometimes I feel like people who I have
cut ties.
Cut ties, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Just cut ties with. I feel like they watch because the program we use to post our episodes. You know how it says locations, like locations that are watching.
Oh, you're saying like what we upload onto, it'll tell us like who views our episodes.
Yeah, not like by it's not going to give us your IP address. But it will say
not
like,
yet.
people in this location are watching.
Like, for example, like it'll say like New York, 20 people. But it won't say like, it won't give us information. It'll just say 20.
Well, there's one where it mentions one specific location. And I only know one person who would watch from there.
Oh
and
my
I'm just like,
God.
I see you.
I see you. And I know you see me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. Wait, fan.
I'll tell you who it is later.
Okay. I do want to say that this is our 4th book, like I said, in our batch, and we have been drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We've been drinking.
We've been drinking.
What's so wrong with that?
And you know what's not good about this? I'm hungry. So I am too. It's hitting me harder.
And your boyfriend brought up Crunch Wraps, and that sounds really good right now.
I know. He could make us some if you want.
That's so sweet.
It was really good.
Really? When did you guys have them?
Like at 12, I think. Literally like almost 12 hours ago. That's crazy. I'm so hungry. Bottoms up.
I love ass. God bless. Oh my God. Dude, I was trying to like look down to get a breath of fresh air. You just had this right at my nose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Cheli.
Yes, sorry.
How do you sorry, I'm trying to regroup.
Yes. Regroup. I'm here.
How do you feel about sports playlists in books?
Me?
I know the answer to this, but please tell the audience.
I love playlists. I love when a creator can just get more creative. I love when you look at something and it's like, yeah, I know that shit got you sad, but when I wrote that, I was listening to Taylor Swift 22. When I can get music and connect it to what I'm reading,
dude,
amen. I love that shit.
It's kind of beautiful.
I do tend to make playlists a lot. Dude, okay. Candid moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the most unhinged title playlist you have right now?
I don't make playlists. That's literally you. That's your thing. That's your thing and Melissa's thing. So, okay.
Wait,
I know I don't want anyone to like make fun of me, but I never really understood playlist make. I don't have that skill. I don't have that. You know what I mean? I hope you understood what I just did there.
I do understand.
I never did that before, and before Spotify, people would actually like burn CDs. Do you remember?
Yes,
that?
I remember that.
Okay, people would actually burn CDs, and they would make a playlist there, and they would like title it something beautiful and amazing. I feel like that was more
your speed.
No, I'm just saying like that was more like beautiful. I don't know, more meaningful. I don't know.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I don't think I've told you before. You used to write a lot and you used to share your stories with me. I need to look for them. I have playlists for all the stories that you've written that I've loved.
That is so beautiful. Don't fucking make me cry right now. Bitch, I'm drunk.
I have one that's the title of like, because you made something that had a sequel to it and you never finished it. So I
remember that.
I made a playlist for it.
That is so beautiful.
Because I love playlists and I love you. And I also love
I love you. Stop making that joke.
YouTube. Someone's like, I really did enjoy this episode, but they kept talking about how much they loved ass and it made me uncomfortable.
And I'm just uncomfortable because I don't love ass.
And I comment back, this one just wasn't for you then.
Try the next one. Thank you. No, I don't.
Well, you follow a lot of playlists.
I do. I like playlists. I just don't really.
Hey, which one was that one? Oh my God.
Bestie vibes.
Wait, that's really sweet. Did I make that for you?
I don't.
I need to add to it. That's me.
I know that's you, but I don't remember. Oh.
Don't listen to it yet.
Oh. I'll listen to it when I'm. That is so fucking funny, dude. I swear to God. I swear to you, you're not going to believe me. You're not going to fucking believe me.
Okay.
When you brought up playlist and you brought up Taylor Swift, I was like, I just wanted to do like Moonlight Sonata. Like, Beethoven. That's literally the song that I had in my mind.
That's so crazy because we're not showing this, but I actually made that playlist. I just brain so big, you know.
Brain so big.
So much thought in my brain. I need to put it somewhere creatively. That playlist I separated with the 3 movements of Moonlight Sonata because there's 3 parts in that book.
That's beautiful. Oh
and
my God, that is so beautiful.
I just want to say you're welcome.
You're welcome, world.
How do you feel about sports?
Hold on. Just to wrap up the playlist thing, I do want to say that I think that it's amazing when people make playlists, because obviously I follow so many playlists. I think it's beautiful. It's definitely like a creative endeavor that I would love to be a part of, but I just don't feel very confident in yet. So if it happens, please follow it. Thank you.
Dude, we need to like hang out outside of the podcast.
I've been trying.
Dude, I have to. What do you want to do?
Pool party.
Yes.
Do you like the pool?
I love the pool.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I really do. And I've never been to the pool at your place, so it would be fun.
It would be fun. It's just a little dirty, though.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna face down. You know me as a person who loves ass. You know me so well.
I love you. You're so funny. I can't say that because... Oh, whatever. Who cares? I don't even care.
Why can't you say that?
I'm scared that someone's going to be watching this. Hi. I'm scared.
Who do you think is going to watch this that you know? Name, social security, location.
Family members.
You have family members that know about this? I think the only person that knows about this is my sister.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. I don't think you should be ashamed of what you love.
You know when you get to the point where like
it's just water.
Yeah. It's beautiful actually. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I really like we're talking about ass, of course, and we will talk about that more in this. No, we won't.
This is literally not the episode to
for ass. But it's okay. I just wanted to apologize for people thinking I hate ass because I don't. Thank you. You're right. My sister's going to watch this and be like, she doesn't joke like this at home. Of course I don't. Of course I don't.
Why are you fighting with your sister?
I know. We'll continue this at home. Do you like sports?
So we've had this conversation before where I like... Well, okay. Our first sports romance was Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Our second sports romance was
Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan.
Yes. And so this is going to be our third romance, Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I want to say something controversial, maybe. Go ahead. I know you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I love a good sports romance where there's no fucking sports involved. I don't give a shit about your sports. I don't get it. I don't care.
You remember when we read Long Shot and I was like, my complaint was not enough sports.
And I was like, why would I be reading this for basketball? I don't get it.
It's funny because I didn't say it, but we also read Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey recently.
Oh yeah.
And one of the negative comments was like, I professionally play golf. This bitch did not mention golf at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I think it's funny because out of all the sports romances we read, this one has the least amount of sports.
I fucking love it. This one's my favorite. I love that shit. I don't give a fuck if you're a hockey player. Well, I do, but I don't want to hear about your
I support you, but please never talk about it with me because I won't respect you.
Yeah. Did she do a sport? No, she didn't.
So whoever's editing this, can you put the cover of Wildfire here? Did you imagine these characters to look like this?
No.
Because I don't know if you remember, but Russ from Icebreaker, he was the really sweet guy that worked at the bar. And when Stassi was getting hit on, he pretended to be the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he didn't know like any terms of endearment. So he's like, hey, Muffin.
Yeah.
How's dating me?
how
do you feel dating?
How do you feel?
But it's like awkward. Yeah. Muffin. So then after that, they just started calling him Muffin. And I imagined him to be like a dorky looking guy.
Yeah.
Like, yes, built, but it's hidden behind like however he dresses. Yeah. And like the fact that he's just like a built dude.
Is it weird that I kind of pictured him to be like really nerdy?
I wanted him to be nerdy. I wanted him,
but like still a little like buff, I guess, because he's
I wanted him to be nerdy, but then when he takes off those glasses, he's
Superman.
I imagined him. You're gonna hate me.
I would never hate you.
You know Adam Driver.
I would never hate you. But just in case this is our listeners' first time hearing us, which that sucks because we're really drunk. You have mentioned Adam Driver
more times.
A lot of times. I don't even know. You pictured him as Adam. I pictured him nerdier. Like nerdy.
Who's the nerdiest person I know?
I don't know.
That's so funny.
Like,
I imagine someone with like very like tousled
Yes,
hair.
yes.
I imagined him more
beanie,
closer to ginger.
Oh, no.
It could be like a dark, like brown. You know what I mean? Like light brown,
reddish brown.
Yes, I imagined him like that. I imagined him to be shaven because he was so like big on being tidy. So I imagined him to be, you know, and he's just fit, but because he's, you know, a nerd and a loser.
Well, he is really like socially awkward, at least with girls.
Yeah. I just wish that we had seen more of that in his appearance. That he's just kind of nerdy, but he's really attractive.
I mean, we talked about it in the last episode. I just love weak, pathetic, tear-filled eyed guys. So
yeah, I just want a man.
You know, like you could just like blow away with, just blow off into the wind.
I just want a man who's like a daffodil. Here one time, gone the other.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is my type, girl. That's
my type too.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not.
That and just the thickest ass. We have not started talking about the book. Wait, do you think anything can fix your life?
I think water could fix my life, but also a little bit of wildfire. Whoa.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time.
This might take me out.
I am Cheli.
I'm your host, Yajaira, and that's Cheli. We've been drinking. You could probably tell.
When was the last time we were drunk on the podcast? Because I recall...
Girl, the last time did not make it to the screen.
Yeah, dude, there was one. We mentioned it a lot. What was it called? Couples Next Door?
Couple Next Door, yeah.
And you still have the recording?
Sherry.
We were drunk.
We were so fucking drunk. I don't even remember I don't remember any of that.
Any of it.
I just remember, oh my god, it's so fucking funny because we were filming that, and then I just remember I was coming in and out of like, you know, consciousness, and then I remember you were just randomly mopping, and I was like, "Why are you mopping?" And you were like, "I dropped the tequila."
I do remember that. Damn, dude. A lot of memories in that place. I can't believe that happened. Yeah, it's been a while since we drank. I miss drinking with you.
Definitely fun.
I think that this is a really good one to drink too because my fucking god, when we read Icebreaker by
Hannah
Grace, we both really liked it. And so I was excited for this one. But you know how sometimes you read a first book and you kind of know the second one will never compare to the first one?
Yes.
You're just kind of like, I do like this, but I'm okay with not really continuing it.
Like you're almost scared that it won't compare to it. So why even start it? Because that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I did. I read a post the other day that was like, the reason authors' second books never compare to the first one is because when you write your first book, you don't have an expectation for a release date. You're really just writing it and developing the world how you want it. But then when you get told, like, yes, you can write 2, 3, and 4, but you have this amount of time to finish it.
Wasn't that a conversation that came up at Y'all West?
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
We went to a book convention, and it's called Y'all West. And I don't remember which author brought it up, but they mentioned like be kind to an author's like second book because that's when you have a deadline.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's really true. I feel like if I were an author, I think I would, if I wrote like book 1, I think I would write the first chapter to book 2 when I wrote book 1 because I feel like I would lose my drive. So I had low expectations for this book.
Honestly, I was talking to my boyfriend about this. Because I told him about, he went to Y'all West, but we were talking about that whole thing about, you know, being with the deadline for the second book. I was telling him like, well, why don't, if I were to write a book, why don't I just make the second book at the same time? I don't know. Like
that's what I mean. I feel like if you spend time between books, then you're gonna lose your will to want to write the second book.
I know.
And you're gonna be like, no matter what you write after time, you're gonna be like, oh, it's nothing like the first one. Mm-hmm. So I feel like after you finish your first book, you should at least write the first few chapters, or at least draft a little bit of what you're expecting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm saying that, and I haven't written a book, so
Not yet. Please stay tuned. So, Wildfire. Let's talk about Wildfire. So, it started off with our main character, Russ. And how did you feel about that whole scene where he was with like the other hockey players and Stassi was there?
I love the gang was all there.
The gang's all here.
I really loved seeing everyone. I felt like I was there.
I felt like I was a part of the team.
Wait, guys, I love hockey.
I love hockey. I would definitely not fall asleep during your games.
I wouldn't. I swear I wouldn't.
I swear.
So I really liked it. And the fact that Russ was the main character, I fucking loved Russ. So I was really excited to read this.
Russ.
Yeah, because he's just a nerdy guy.
I couldn't remember Russ.
He was a nerdy guy. And he was amazing. He was Muppet.
When I started the book, I was like, who the fuck is Russ?
The only reason I remembered who Russ was because after we read Icebreaker, we looked up the second book.
I don't remember that, but
I do.
Well, I remember we looked it up, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, so Russ is the main character, and in the beginning of the book, we learn that he's gonna do like a summer camp.
Yes.
And all of his like teammates are like, boo, boring. That sounds so boring. Mm-hmm. And he's like, sorry guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, I need money.
Mm-hmm. And so he is having one last going away party before he goes to summer camp, and everyone's going to do their own thing. I think it's the summer between the school year. Nate is now graduated. Stassi is also graduated. And like,
they're the couple from Icebreaker.
The first one. And like a bunch of other characters have also graduated. So it's a really bittersweet moment. They're having their last party. And Russ is like, you know what? I'm going to get drunk. Because he usually doesn't. And he meets this girl whose name is Aurora. So Aurora.
And she's like the complete opposite from him. So he's really shy and blushes all the time. And she's very confident. And so as soon as they like meet each other, I thought their meet cute was actually really cute because she was looking for a glass cup.
Yeah.
She was talking about how like plastic cups are really bad and gross and whatever. She was looking for a glass cup and he like sees her and he's like, whoa, why are you stealing? Mm-hmm. And yeah, they just start talking and they kind of like have like a really good connection right away.
And when they go to play the dare game, I think they're playing like a spin the bottle, right?
It's a drunk Jenga.
Oh, you're right. So they're playing drunk Jenga, and she ends up giving him a lap dance.
Mm-hmm. And he gets super turned on, and she really likes him too. So then afterwards, they're kind of like,
what if we do?
What if we hook up a little bit?
I thought that spice scene at the beginning was so strong.
Oh my God, Hannah Grace. There's one thing Hannah Grace can do is write spice. Like, oh my God.
Can't write sports. Sorry, Hannah. I'm sorry. It came out.
Hannah, only half of this podcast said that. Okay?
I'm sorry, Hannah. There was no hockey in here.
Hannah, I'm really happy that there was no hockey.
Hanny. Can I call you Hanny?
You wanted hockey?
I wanted hockey.
Why?
But instead we got sex. So the spice.
The spice was spicing.
The spice was spicing.
So they both agreed, like, oh, not agreed, but like it was obvious that, oh my God, I'm so drunk. They both were saying like, oh my God, this is the best sex I've ever had, right? Okay. After they're done, Russ goes to the bathroom because he's like, oh my God, I really like this girl. How do I get her to like date me? How do I ask her?
He's hyping himself up, but to her it sounds like he's on the phone. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, oh, he doesn't want to see me anymore, so obviously.
She's thinking to herself like, oh my God, he's trying to get me to get out of here because he doesn't want to make it like weird, you know? Mm-hmm. And so she thinks like, oh, this is my cue to leave. So she's like leaving, right? And I think Henry sees her or somebody from the hockey team sees her and is like, he's a really nice guy, you know? He's a really nice guy. And she's like, okay, well, I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. And she leaves. And so they kind of just both think like, okay, this is the last time I'm going to see her until the next school year. That was fun. That was cool. That was chill. But then
they both end up going to the summer camp.
How did you feel about the summer camp?
I already, based on the cover, you already knew where the story was going. But I was really into just them together because they're very opposites.
Yeah.
So the fact that it just started, well, okay, can I say one thing I didn't like
Go ahead.
going into this?
Please. Spill.
I wasn't a fan of all of the miscommunication and how they called themselves miscommunicators.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you guys just... he obviously doesn't hate you.
So, to Aurora, she thought, like, oh my God, this guy really doesn't like me because he's not talking to me. He didn't say anything to her, like, in the beginning, like, when they would see each other. I thought it was funny, like, their first time they see each other in the summer camp because they're both, like, looking at puppies. And then they see each other and they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Anyway, so he doesn't really talk to her. And she's just like, oh, he can't fucking stand me. But there is this really big rule in the summer camp where it's like you're not supposed to fraternize with the other summer camp leaders.
So no romances over this break. They're all 20.
They're all like old enough. Come on.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you say don't do something, they're gonna be like,
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
But what if I do it?
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
And it's funny because Stassi, she does.
Stassi.
Hello.
Stassi?
Sorry. Rory, she doesn't give a fuck at this. And it's funny because she's like, I'm gonna go to the summer camp and grow. But then she gets really drunk and is like, goes up to Russ and is like, what if we skinny dip? What if we skinny dip?
And he's like, no,
babe.
Stop.
Already taking off
his clothes. He's like, stop it.
Stop, babe.
I'm trying to be good.
So he
is a really big like rule follower.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, no, I can't get in trouble. This summer camp is really big for me. Okay.
So he, I think around that point, she realizes like, I can't get this guy out of my mind and I don't understand why. And they have that whole like talk where she's like, you're an ass to me. Like, if you really don't want to be my friend, stop being nice to me because I'm tired of trying to guess what you think about me. And he confesses like, the reason I left was because I was trying to figure out a way to ask you out.
Yeah. And she was like, oh. I thought you wanted me to leave. And he was like, no, I was gonna ask you out.
I thought it was really low-key cringy, but kind of funny. The whole, anytime someone would say little comments that can be taken as an innuendo with like, oh, I never thought I'd ride a hockey player. And she'd be like, oh, don't knock it till you try it.
I thought it was...
I would have just been like, sorry, I'm going to go bury myself.
I thought that the part where he was like, do you even know like hockey? Like, do you know hockey? And she was like, yeah, totally. That little thing that's like a little tire. Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
And it's funny because at that point, that's way ahead of the story. But
I'm sorry.
But it's funny because at that point, they're kind of like already romancing each other. I thought it was funny how he pulls her aside at that point. And she's like, oh my God, are we going to make out? And he's like, no, I really just need to make sure you understand what a hockey puck looks like. Like, you need, babe, this isn't a joke. I'm about to cry.
I mean, she's not wrong, though. It does kind of look like a little tire. I mean, I see it now. Yeah.
That's so funny. It's funny because I remember when I was coaching soccer.
Oh my God, what?
My co-coach, we were like, we need to order shit. And I'm like, okay, queen, let's do this. So we go on fucking, I don't know, sports.com. we go to order
sportsgear.com.
We go to, soccersportsgear.com.
Soccer and,
and we look at the soccer balls and we're like, shit, why are these expensive but these inexpensive? This is an easy call. So we get the inexpensive ones. I don't even remember the price difference. It wasn't that big. But we were just kind of like, $5. Yeah, it wasn't that big, but we were like, I mean, obviously we're going to get the cheaper ones. It's the day before the game, okay?
Oh my God.
Do you know what practice soccer balls look like?
The little ones? Yeah. It was the little ones? No way.
And they came in and we were like, do they grow?
You're like putting them in rice.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, put it in rice. And both of us were like, oh shit, like what do we do? So we went to the other team and we're like, hey, this is really embarrassing. Thank you for visiting our school. This is really embarrassing. Our balls are like this big. Your balls are really small. Can you help us out? And it's like, yeah, we got one on the school bus. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
And it was funny because like you're supposed to be like, okay, this is the game ball. This is the ball we're using for the game. And the other school was like, why are we using art? And I was like, don't ask. Don't
fucking ask.
Don't fucking ask. But yeah, I just thought
that is
so
actually
funny.
Embarrassing, but you survived.
I survived. And like you said, I'm glad no sports were mentioned in this book because I would have gotten secondhand embarrassment. So Russ and Rory, I really like their dynamic because he just cares about her so much.
He like, you know what? Russ is the type of man
Weak and pathetic.
Grovels over
No
his
muscles.
woman.
His muscles actually concave in.
And I love the moments where he would call Henry? Who the fuck was he calling?
He was calling Henry.
He'd call Henry and be like, I just really fucking like her, man. I don't know what to do. And he'd be like, just ask her out. I don't care.
Yeah, just fake confidence. Fake it till you make it, bitch.
That was his motto. His motto was fake it till you make it.
And
which is kind of beautiful.
It is really beautiful. And so he does. He fakes confidence and he flirts with her. And it's funny because she's like, is he flirting?
Is he flirting? Or?
Oh my god, dude. I couldn't with that one scene. I really like that part where Russ was it was him and Rory talking and she got really scared because she's like, what if there's bull sharks in the water? And he's like, there's no sharks like here. And she was like, well, if there's a bull shark, sorry to be the one to tell you, but you're screwed. If it's a bull shark, we're both screwed because I'm dragging you with me. You're bigger. You'll taste better. Trust me, you taste incredible. I stunned us both. I didn't mean to say it out loud. Her eyes flick to my lips and then back to my eyes, and her breathing slows. Oh, is the only thing she says. And that response is enough to pray it is a shark and that it'll save me from myself.
Wow.
I loved Russ.
Russ. I love Russ too. Hear me out. Okay. This is what I love. I love the fact that, okay, I didn't love that it was miscommunication, but I did love that it was like, okay, we can't be together because we're both camp counselors, okay?
Counselors, we can't like each other, but you're also kind of cute.
You guys are really
You're really cute. And they always made comments like that. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about when Clay tried to kiss her?
Oh my God, Clay.
And she was like, you're such a good friend.
Dude, I felt embarrassed for him because basically, so Clay was somebody who really liked Rory, and he was like trying to, kiss her, but I didn't like that he tried to make it seem like he didn't kiss her because he was like closing his eyes and shit and was like,
yeah, I wasn't gonna kiss her.
I was gonna kiss you, but if you wanted to kiss,
stretching my lips and I closed my eyes. I had something in my eye. I was stretching my lips. Something weird.
You never stretch your lips. That's weird.
What?
And so Clay was trying to kiss her and get with her. And I really like the part where Russ found out about it, where he was like, wait, Clay tried to kiss her? Wait, why didn't you fucking tell me? Oh, I thought you knew. So his roommate, Xander, loves Xander, where I just blanked out. It was
Xander, but Xander didn't mention the kiss. It was like, oh yeah, he was bothering her.
No. Yeah. So Xander told him like, oh yeah, Clay's been around her and stuff. But then later on in the story, he was like, oh, you didn't know that he tried to kiss her? Oh, I thought you knew. Oh,
my girl.
That's so weird.
My girl. Talking about my girl. I really liked the flirting in this book. Yeah. I thought it was good because I could imagine Russ being super embarrassed about every single thing he said, because even she mentioned like, oh yeah, I really suck at making the score, like I'm every goalie's dream, and he was like, you are. He's a goalie. That's the point. Shut up, Russ.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, you weak, pathetic man.
You know what part I really, really loved?
What part?
I'm trying so hard to remember the context, but I remember now. Okay, so what I love about this book is that both Russ and Rory have like parent issues, like mommy issues and daddy issues.
Yes.
And they basically kind of connect on that, but he's not really like forthcoming on the fact that his dad has like gambling problems and he's also has an alcohol problem. Like, because he's embarrassed because his dad is the type to be like, to call him and be like, hey son, you got any money? You got any cash on you?
You got any of that?
And he's embarrassed by it, but Rory's parents are kind of like absent in her life, and it kind of causes like a turmoil because they're also divorced. And there was a moment when her dad calls her, and maybe I'm too far ahead in the story. Who cares? Yeah. Her dad calls her and he's like, "Yeah, babe, babe, hello. Yeah, girlie, I'm getting married."
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, girl, I'm getting married to my girl. You know that girl over there? Yeah. Anyway,
girl,
I'm getting married. I need you to be there. And she's like, "Cool, yeah, I'll be there." Yeah. And she's thinking like, "Oh my God, he wants me there. Oh my God, he loves me." But then he mentions like, "Oh no, I don't want people to take pictures if you're not going to be there, because then
they're going to misconstrue the whole situation.
Yeah, there's going to be drama if you're not there." And she's like, "Oh, so you don't even want me there?" And he's like, "Just fucking be there. Just fucking be there, okay?"
Yeah.
And so she asks, "Can I bring a +1?" And he's like, "No, it's my wedding. No." And so she makes it seem like, "Okay, yeah, sure, I'll be there." But then when she sees Russ, she's kind of like having a moment, and I don't remember exactly what she said, but I really liked what Russ said, because Russ was like, you're literally perfect. Like, you are perfect on your own. It doesn't matter if I'm here, if your parents are here. You don't need anybody else. You're good on your own. Like, and I need you to be okay with that. Like, it's a pleasure for me to be here, and it's obviously like a privilege. Like, and I'll make you happy and all that stuff, but like, you're good on your own. Like, it's fine.
Russ,
don't make this weird, Russ.
Russ, I think I kind of like you.
I think I like you a little bit.
Just their fucking relationship and the tension between them until like the point of their first kiss, which was during the thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
I was fucking there for that shit. And I really liked, because there's one character who's the manager, whose name is Jenna, who said who knew, she knew that they were together, but she noticed it that first night of the thunderstorm, because before that scene where Rory goes to Russ's cabin because she was scared, Jenna actually saw Russ go to Rory's cabin because he was worried that she was going to be nervous with the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the sweetest shit. He was just so caring, dude.
Russ was such a good character. I loved him so much. Mm-hmm. Like, he's up there.
He's up there with all the weak, pathetic men.
With all the weak, pathetic, groveling men that I just aspire to, not to be. Wait,
to either.
What? I just lost my train of thought.
That you love. He's up there. He's the top one.
Yeah, book boyfriends. He's up there.
Yeah, he really is. You know what? It kind of threw me off when it was his birthday and they were like, "Happy 21." And I'm just like,
21?
That's a baby.
Oh, yeah. When they were all talking about their ages, I was like, oh my God, they're all so young.
And it's funny because me being me, I was like, hold on, were you underage drinking? Excuse me?
How fucking dare you, Ross?
In my home? No.
Under my supervision? How dare you? How fucking dare you?
How did you feel about the spice in this book?
1 thumbs up. It was good.
2 thumbs up.
It was good.
Fucking
Hannah Grace is so good. She's so good at writing spice. I don't know how she does it. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, she is really good at it.
And it's crazy because she's not only good at writing spice, but she's really good at writing like character development.
Yeah, she really is. I felt for these characters a lot, and honestly, I didn't know what was gonna be the break. I didn't know what was gonna be the thing that caused the plot to get. I
wasn't sure either, but Russ was really like. So Rory, oh my God, what's called her Hannah. Rory was really open. She was an open book. Mm-hmm. She would tell him everything. To her there was no secrets between them.
Yep.
But he was not that open with her. He did not want to tell her about his dad and, the gambling addiction and all that. So I did kind of have a feeling a little bit like, okay, something's going to go on about his dad. I don't know what, but eventually she answers a phone call for him because I forgot where he was, but he was somewhere else. She answers the phone call because the connection is very spotty, and she learns that Russ's dad is going to rehab for his addictions. And she's like, hey, your brother called, your dad's going to rehab, and he's just like so embarrassed.
And he like switches. He like is like,
yeah,
I was right here.
Why did you
could have
answer?
Called me.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, but I just didn't know. And you never told me. It's like, yeah, I didn't. And I wanted to, but now you took that away from me.
In a way, I don't know. I feel very conflicted because I kind of get where Rory is coming from, where, yeah, the connection is really spotty. And also, like, if you don't think there's any secrets between you and your partner, like, why was there a problem with me answering the phone? But it was embarrassing for him. So, but they kind of made up pretty quickly.
And I love that they made up quickly.
Yeah.
I love that he was the one to be like, because he was going to leave. And then he was like, no, I have to call her and I have to make this right. I can't just end this like this because I do want to be with her when we get back to, And so she goes into his car and he's like, oh, and he's like, yeah, I'm not leaving until we fix this. Like, even if it's 4 hours of silence on our drive back. I love you, babe. Wait, they didn't say I love you yet. I really like you, babe. So, so he was like, okay, I just want to apologize. Like, I shouldn't have blown up on you like that. And it's like, yeah, but I shouldn't have, answered. And just, they have a moment. And I just think it's so sweet that it started with miscommunication, but they're really good at communicating.
Yeah.
And they're just so patient with each other. I thought it was funny how, Rory tends to yap a lot.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
So, when she was trying to tell him, like, you can tell me anything, she was like, yeah, just I'm the airport. Give me all that baggage.
Oh my God.
Because I could take it because I'm an airport. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But I get her, though. Like, I loved Rory's character, too.
You remember that part where she thought she was getting, like, a stomach bug? But she just had butterflies in her stomach.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, I forgot why they brought up butterflies first. There was a reason why they brought up
the butterfly effect.
No, I know, but like, I think she asked him, like, is there anything that you would change in your life? And he brought up the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
And then after that, like, she would bring up butterflies in her stomach, which I thought was really cute.
It was really cute. And I really, really like them. And I really enjoy them as characters. We're really drunk.
What? I'm not drunk.
I thought this was going to be the longest episode.
We're not done yet, though.
Okay. One scene I enjoyed is the fact that both characters are very much like their love language is acts of service because she went all out for his birthday and invited the whole hockey team. Dude,
that was so sweet.
That was really sweet. I loved seeing all of them. It's like I was there. It was like JJ and Cheli. I was there. I was part of the hug.
I just love how it feels like one big family.
Yeah,
it's like one of my praises for this book. It feels like I'm part of the family.
It really, and even Rory mentions that she's like talking to them, and it's way later in the book, but it's like talking to them feels like I have a family.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
and then I like how they would bring up like memories, but then they each bring up like different ones, so it feels like she's also like a part of it.
Oh, and they would always explain the inside jokes. That's what
I thought it was funny when they were like, "Wait, why do you guys call him Muffin?" And they were like, "I don't even fucking know."
I thought this bitch loves Muffin.
I thought this bitch just always had muffin for breakfast. I don't know. No idea.
I really care about all of these characters, actually. And even the characters he met at camp, when he said his goodbye to all of them, I was like, I'm gonna miss Xander.
I know, Xander.
I thought Xander was so cute because they were the same age, and he was like, back in my day. I'm glad you youngins are having sex.
Also, I love that. I love that part. Wait, what were they doing? Were they doing like a talent show or something?
Yeah.
Or some sort of game? I love that part where Rory was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All right, cool. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And Xander was like, bitch, she wants to meet you in the bathroom and maybe like have some fun or something. Damn. Can you go
I think it's a sexual thing, but I'm not sure.
I don't know though. But
based on context clues, I might say that it is.
Can you fucking go to the bathroom? Like, damn.
Oh my God.
I love
Young
Xander.
Love. Yeah.
I love Xander.
Yeah, I did too. I really liked all of the, because there was one part that was like, dude, that girl's just looking at you. She's just looking. And he's like, who, Fish? The dog? Are you talking about Fish? The fact that there was all these puppies just kind of walking around, I thought that was so cute.
That was cute.
And can I say, as someone who works with kids, I really appreciated the way they talked about kids. Because you really do just be going out like, I love them. Don't get me wrong, I love them. That little bitch out there, he just told everyone a horror story. And I had to stay up till 3 a.m. trying to get them to go to sleep.
Oh my God.
And the part where it was so gross, but the part where the toilet clogged and everyone left and Russ was like, hey, babe, you're really pretty today. You're like so pretty. There's something in there that none of us can handle.
Yeah, I thought that was really cute. I also like the part where the kids that they work with, they mentioned at the beginning that they were super like nosy, where they would be like, oh my God, do you like them? Do you like, is that your boyfriend? Is that your girlfriend? And who are you with? Who are you with? And then at the end, like they would be like, oh my God, do you like Russ? Oh my God, Rory, do you like Russ?
It was such a kid thing too, to be like, what do you want us to tell him? What do you want? Oh, tell him I have a big crush on him. Okay. And then they would talk, and then he said that he knows. He says that he knows. What do you want us to tell him?
Mm-hmm. I thought that was really cute because then weren't they like, you could just tell him, right? You could just tell him. Mm-hmm. It's okay to talk about your feelings.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that shit. I loved the kids. I thought it added to the story a lot. None of the characters in this story felt useless to me. Like it felt like I was there. And it's really hard for me to feel like that about books. Because I feel like sometimes in romances, authors get really fixated on their two main characters, which is fine. Like you can do that. It's an option. But they like add other characters where you're just kind of like, why the fuck would I care about them?
I feel like the side characters are really lovable. Which is, I don't know, I think that's probably hard to do, right?
Yeah.
I would assume.
Well, a big thing about it is dialogue. And I think that Hannah Grace does a really good job like making the dialogue seem believable. Because you know how sometimes there are authors, mostly like newer authors or first books, where they can't develop tone for the characters yet. So it kind of feels like every character is the same person. Yeah. Based on how they talk.
Yeah, and that's brutal.
That's brutal, but it's like, you know, something you go through. I feel like Hannah Grace has been able to evolve out of that because I don't sense that.
But also I really do care about the characters. Like I care about like their family issues. I felt like Russ's issues with his dad's gambling problem was really, I don't know, not that I've gone through that, but it feels relatable. Like it feels like, yeah you know, like I can see myself being in a similar situation.
And go ahead.
And also, for me, seeing how he was kind of like in a turmoil of, I don't know if I should believe my dad that he's actually going to change, or, you know, it's so, I don't know, like I get that. I get it. You know?
And I loved that none of these were solved in a day.
Oh, yeah.
That it was very much like, but I live with this. Like, I'm going to be living with this. So, of course, my dad's going to come and apologize. That's great. But I'm not going to forgive him. Yeah. Like, you can't expect that out of me. And I really, really like that. I will say that sometimes Rory would throw me off with her dialogue, just sometimes. Because you know how when for her to cope, she would kind of turn off, smile, everything's fine. Yeah. Sometimes I couldn't.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But I do really like both characters. I did like when they go back to college and she's at his place and the friends call her while he goes to visit the dad, and his friends are like, let's do like a welcome party for him. Let's do all this. And it's funny because she's waiting down there and he's coming down and all of his friends are like, is he going to come down with his dick out? Like,
oh my God. Dude, I was really actually scared that he was going to like be naked or something.
Dude.
But he wasn't. Thank God.
He was just in his boxers. Well, but it's okay. They can handle that.
It's okay.
And so they've seen worse. There was one part where Russ actually had to go home from summer camp because there was like family problems going on. And when he went to the college home, the college dorm, the frat house, he saw Henry. And like the way he described it, he's like, I didn't imagine to see my best friend balls deep into someone. But here he was. And then he talks to Henry and he's like, man, I really like that chair. Can you please just anywhere else. And he's like, bro, if I told you the things that have happened on that chair.
Oh my God. Dude, I love that. I love how real that feels.
Dude, that's so college. It's like very college conversation.
We didn't mention I really like the tension between Russ and Rory though, because like they're literally going through this thing where they want to be with each other, but they can't, quote unquote, because of the whole like camp counselor thing. Yeah. So I like that whole section of like, well, I like her, but I'm not supposed to be with her. And Russ is supposedly like a rule follower. And so Rory would be like tempting him, quote unquote. And so he would be like, what am I supposed to do? Say no? What am I supposed to do? And so it was like this whole like tension thing, but I knew they were going to be caught. But
it was really cute because when they were caught and they individually talked to Jenna, when Rory talked to her, it was like, please just get me in trouble.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve it. And I thought that was really sweet. But then when he was there, he was like, me with her, that would have never happened. Like I took the chance and I don't regret it. And
do you
I hope that you
look
know
at me
that I'm sorry, but
look at me and look at her. Do you blame me?
That's beautiful, Aurora. Me, I'm regular Russ.
Regular Russ. Do you blame me?
It's like, no, I don't actually.
I thought it was cute though that Jenna she was obviously mad and disappointed and whatever and upset, but she was kind of like, okay, yeah, you guys are cute together. Whatever. Don't do it again.
I thought it was funny too that at the end of the summer camp, when they were all sitting together by the campfire, Rory sat on Russ's lap. And then they kind of looked around and was like, why is no one shocked? Because they all knew.
Everybody knew. And I thought that was so funny when Jenna was like, you guys aren't the only ones.
Who else?
Please, Jenna, let us know.
No, you lost that privilege.
Oh, she literally did say that. Yeah. She was like, I would have told you if you didn't get in trouble. Mm-hmm. Damn, Jenna.
Yeah, dude, it was funny.
How did you feel about Rory's family situation?
Out of both of them, I was least interested in hers. Mm-hmm. I love Rory. But I was just least interested in that whole dad drama because I was like, fuck that dad. Mm-hmm. Just fuck that dad.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that she didn't go. I really didn't want her to go.
Yeah. She didn't end up going to the wedding because fuck him.
Mm-hmm. And I do really love her sister, that little snippet that we got of her. Mm-hmm. And the mom, I'm also kind of like...
The cat? Like I got a cat.
Because it was like, your dad doesn't like you because he thinks you might be someone else's kid, right?
So he didn't love Rory because she came out looking like
blonde.
The mom.
Yeah, too blonde.
Mm-hmm. And for a while, he did think that she wasn't his, but
that's the stupidest reason to hate a child.
I know.
I fucking hate that bitch.
Well, he's a man, so.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate that bitch. I really overall did love this story. I just love Russ.
Yeah.
I loved him since book one and I love him in this one. And Aurora is just such a perfect fit for him. Mm-hmm. And the fact that like both of them kind of got out of their shells and changed not because they had to, but for the better.
Yeah.
Not because they were forced to, but for the better.
Yeah.
So for example, she was a certified yapper, but she was able.
Nothing wrong with that.
She was able to find like the beauty in their silences, which I thought was so sweet. And then he was able to be more confident in himself and be able to talk more about how he feels. And I'm like,
and I thought it was really cute when she voiced that it was obvious that he's always been really anxious and nervous. And he was like, oh, you could tell? And she was like, yeah, babe, mm-hmm. I could tell you were nervous.
And I really like, before the epilogue, I like how this book ends when they're at the frat house and he goes, or she says, can you tell me one secret? And he says, I think I'm falling in love with you.
Russ,
she's like,
shut the fuck up, Russ.
Shut the fuck up, you weak, pathetic man.
My favorite kind.
And then she says, I think I'm falling in love with you too.
Yeah, she does. And they live happily ever after. The end.
The end.
There's actually an epilogue.
forward 9 years. 9?
Whoa.
Is this the one?
I think so. We've been guessing that every single book has skipped 9 years, but I think it's this one, yeah. What happens?
I don't remember.
I'm
She opens
drunk.
the bookstore?
Oh, yeah, because there was a joke that they made that they were going to open up a strip club. And so they opened up a bookstore. Well, she opened up a bookstore called Happy Endings, which is such a funny name for a bookstore. And she does like this whole speech, which was super fucking cute, actually, where she was like talking about her love for books and saying like, you know, I would always love escaping reality through books and whatever. But honestly, babe, you've given me the best fucking story. Love you.
Everyone in the audience. And she's like, 2 happy endings. And they're like, and happy endings. 2 never-ending pets. And he's like, no, and never-ending pets.
Yeah, I thought it was funny because they have a lot of pets at this point. It's cute.
I loved this book.
Me too.
I still don't know what I want to give it.
Me neither.
Because a part of me wants to give it a 5.
Yeah.
But a part of me, too, is like, is this, can I compare it to the 5s I've given this year?
Probably not. You've given a lot of 5s.
Okay, first of all, rude.
No, not in a mean way.
Have you seen all my 5s?
No, I haven't. Can you tell me what your 5s?
Yeah, hold on. This might be a 5. I think
wish
this
I was
might be
sober.
a 5.
Wait, why doesn't it tell me what I've given these books?
So all of my 5s are, to everyone who's here, all of The Serpent and the Wings of Night, the Nyaxia series.
Oh, that one is
1, 2,
so
3.
good. I thought you ended the year with that.
Yeah, that's what I put. This was a 2023 read, but I read it the last week. So I was like, I'm gonna shout it out.
Yeah.
But I put those 3. I put Ruthless Vows.
Oh, Ruthless Vows was so good.
Never Lie by Frida McFadden.
Oh my god, that was so good.
You never read this one. Allie Hazelwood,
No.
Love Theoretically.
No.
Best book out there, Bride by Allie Hazelwood. Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver, which is so funny because we just did Leather and Lark.
I don't think I would give that one a 5, but I respect that.
That was one of my 5s. The Housemaid.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Did you see my little
read
meme that I
again.
put?
What is this? Millie when Nina did anything in part 1. That's funny. You should post these on our
I know I should. I've been trying to. The Invocations by Crystal Sutherland.
So good.
This Winter by Alice Oseman. Remember when we hated on Nick and Charlie, the novella, because it was like nothing happened?
Yeah.
This one was so good.
No. We hated on it because it felt like they were regressing. Like it felt like
Yes.
they should have been handling the issues better, but they weren't.
Yes. This one is really good.
Is that Nick and Charlie?
No, this is This Winter.
Is that?
It's Nick and Charlie, but it's in the perspective of all 3 of Charlie's siblings. So it's him, his perspective on Nick's relationship, Tori's perspective on him and Nick's relationship, and then Oliver's perspective on Nick and his relationship.
Who's Oliver?
The little brother, the baby.
Oh, he has a little brother? Why do I not remember this?
Because the show doesn't have the brother. That was one of them. Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer.
Okay.
The Housemaid's Secret and The Housemaid is Watching. Funny Story by Emily Henry. And Angels and Men.
Okay.
What's yours?
My 5 out of 5 books so far is Funny Story by Emily Henry.
Of course.
The Housemaid's Secret
that the second
Frida
one?
McFadden, yeah. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. The Invocations by Crystal Sutherland.
Doesn't that feel like we read it last year?
Yes, it does. It feels crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The Housemaid by Frida McFadden.
First book.
It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey.
Amazing book.
The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. All 3 of them. Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross.
That was such a good book.
Oh my god,
We were so funny in that one. We were also drunk.
Were we?
Yeah, we were. Because we kept crying about Roman.
I don't remember being drunk in that one. I think you're lying.
No, I'll show it to you.
We filmed that one, but we never released it because of the.
Yeah, oh, you're right.
We didn't release that one. We still have it though, but
She's out there.
yeah, I don't have that many, but I don't know who's gonna be my top of the year.
But do you think this one deserves a 5? Because I actually really like Hannah Grace.
I really like this book a lot.
I do too.
I don't know how to feel right now. At the moment, I want to give it a high 4 though. 4.75. Because you can do that on Story Grab.
You can, but I kind of want to give it a 5.
Then give it a 5.
Okay, what's holding you back from a 5?
You are the generous queen.
I really am.
You are generous queen. Love you. What is holding me back? What is holding me back is that I just feel like comparing to my other 5s, I don't think it would.
It could still be a 5 though. It would just be one of your lower 5s.
Oh, okay, I'll give it a 5 then.
No. It's like, you can't just do it like that.
Why not?
Should I give it a 5?
Give it a 5. I'm giving it a 5 now because you're bullying me into it. I really like Hannah Grace's writing. Mm-hmm. I just feel super connected to her characters. I feel like she develops them in a really good, realistic way where I feel like I know these people. Yes. I feel like I know them really well. And her next book, which I think is called Daydream, is it's about Henry. I know. Don't cry.
That's so sweet. It hasn't come out yet?
I don't know. Should we bet on it? Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on me.
It comes out August 27th, 2024.
Oh.
Do you think I'm gonna ask you a question?
Okay, go ask
First
me.
of all, he looks so cute and she looks so cute.
Oh, I can't see them. You're blocking them.
Daydream.
Oh my god, they look so cute.
Can I ask you a question? You
yes.
have to be honest with
me. Yes.
Ask
me.
Let me chug my beer.
I'm drunk. You can ask me anything right now.
Do you think from now until I'm gonna say August, early August, can we convince Hannah Grace to give us an arc?
Hannah.
I'm sorry we talked about ass so much at the beginning of the story, but she seems like an ass.
She seems like she would be down.
Like an ass girl.
She seems like she would be down.
I think even if she didn't love ass, I think she'd be an ass ally. I think that's one of the most important things. I really want to braid our hairs together.
Should we?
Later. Okay, so Hannah, I just think you're talking to Hannah. What do you say to her to convince her that to give us an arc?
Okay, Hannah. Okay.
Hannah,
let me put my drink down. Hold on.
Let me put my drink up.
Let me try to get sober for a second. Hannah, listen to me. Okay, I don't really read sports romance, but that's okay because I feel like you get me. I feel like you understand that I don't need to be like super invested in the sport, okay? That's what I love about you, Hannah. So we really loved Icebreaker and Wildfire. So I feel like we maybe possibly deserve an arc a little. Deserve is a weird word. Maybe we are worthy of an arc.
That's a good one.
Maybe. I feel like we're worthy a little bit. Wait, August? Girl, it's August. July.
Oh shit, that's soon.
By the time this episode is out.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hannah, it's me.
It's Cheli now.
We passed the phone. It's me now. It's Cheli. I'm half of the book fix. I just wanted to let you know that Yajaira hates sports. She hates them.
Oh, but I wouldn't say hate.
But unlike Yajaira, I love sports. And I'm like a sports girly. And I really appreciate that you if sports was a seasoning, you kind of just did a little bit in there. And I appreciate that. And I really just think that we would make goofs and gaffs and really good little tidbits.
We could giggle, about the book.
Hannah, if you give us an arc,
we will review it in any way that you want.
We will review it immediately.
Well, I wouldn't say
Hannah, wait, we actually have a reputation.
Hannah, listen to
Hannah,
me.
It's me again.
Hannah, if you want me to be sober, I'll be sober. If you want me to be blackout drunk, I'll be blackout drunk.
Yeah, we would. Hannah, anything you want.
Anything you want. Why are we talking to Hannah like she's even fucking watching this?
Because she's gonna. Dude, give me your hand.
I'm so drunk. Oh my god.
I'm gonna figure out a way to contact Hannah Grace. I'm gonna.
She has to have an email.
She needs to. Hannah. Thank you. That made me nervous. We'll find a way.
Everyone has social media, right?
I was gonna say everyone has a breaking point. we just gotta figure out what Hannah likes.
Oh, yeah.
What do we do for Hannah? We'll make you a friendship bracelet.
No, we won't.
We can make it during the episode.
Cheli can make you a playlist. She's really good at that.
I am really good at it. Oh my god, I'm really good at it, Hannah.
Yeah.
Please Please.
I feel like this is getting unhinged because we're so drunk. So, what were your overall thoughts of the book?
Overall thoughts, I loved Russ so fucking much. And Rory was just so good for him. And the fact that they were both so good at communicating and were willing to change things that they knew they shouldn't be acting like that. Like her overthinking and him overthinking and not saying. And I really hope that all of these characters still continue to be in the next book, and Henry's just gonna have such a good book. I give this a 5 out of 5.
Wow, you decided.
I decided because I want Hannah to give us an arc.
Oh my god.
No, but even if she doesn't, but she will. Even if she doesn't, I would still give this a 5 out of 5.
I don't think she will see
no,
this.
She will.
I
She
don't
will.
think
She
she'll see
will.
It's very last minute, and this is also the last book in our batch. So by the time this comes out,
We're
it'll be
make it the first book in our
mid-July.
Yeah, and she's gonna look at it and be like, "Wow."
I just want to like retweet everything you just said. I just really like this book too. I really cared for Rory and Russ. I thought they were so cute together. I really loved how Russ was super pathetic in a good way though.
Yeah, and weak.
And
No muscle.
fragile and
Yeah.
I could just blow him away.
Like a piece of paper. Yeah.
Love that. I love that so much. I thought they were so super cute together. And there was a lot of like, there was a quote in the book that I really liked where Rory brings up that he looked at her in a way that made her feel like really not. She didn't use the word love, but like loved,
wanted,
wanted, like desired, like like he made her feel really beautiful. And with other guys like Clay, they would make her feel like just like a piece of meat, basically. And I like their character developments. I like how similar they were, and I just really loved them. I really cared about them. I think I would also give this a 5 out of 5. I really love this book a lot.
So Hannah, we are out here.
We're out here, Hannah. You can find us at thebookfixpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you.
The Book Fix Podcast.
Someone tries to scam us.
I know. Yeah, I'm Hannah. Just give me your social security card.
Someone tries to scam us. They're like,
yeah, my name is Miss Hannah Grace.
If you want this book, you're gonna have to send me all of your personal information.
Hannah, anything. Hannah, I will give you my credit card info.
No, she won't.
Hannah, let's co-lease a car.
Hannah, I won't let her.
Hannah,
Hannah's over us. We're blocked.
Yeah,
we're blocked.
No, definitely. Hannah, if you want to co-lease that car, I got you.
No, don't do it.
No, don't. But maybe
you're down, maybe.
Dude, if Hannah, I'm sorry, but if for some reason somewhere in the universe Hannah just pities us and we get the third book, I know I'm gonna be all fucking shy and that. I'll be like, Hannah,
are you obsessed with me or
something? Wait, Hannah, shut up.
Hannah, what are we?
That being said, thank you, Hannah, for giving us the third.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
If you are listening to us, thank you so much. Anyone who's listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, it literally means the world. If you want to please give us a rating of 5 stars, because that helps a lot with viewership and recommendations. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I think now, because of the way the system works and just like politics, whatever, you can only give 5 stars.
Yeah,
so please. You should be able to do it right now. It literally takes 2 seconds. By the time I finish talking about this, you should already be done. If you're not fast enough. You're not strong enough.
Oh my God.
You are a weak, pathetic man.
Oh my God. But you're not the pathetic weak man. That's Russ.
That's true. If you want to also give us a review and tell us what book you want us to read, we take recommendations very seriously. So we will read what is recommended to us. Right now we kind of have a list though. So.
We do. Oh my God, I'm so excited to get through them.
Yeah, me too. Also, by the way, if anyone's listening to us on Spotify, you can leave reviews on Spotify. So,
you can. To say. That would be really sweet, really nice.
If they want to support us and they have a little bit of money, what can they do?
So we do have a Patreon, and right now there's not a whole lot on there, but if you really just want to show us that you appreciate what we do here, you can find us on patreon.com/bookfix. But if you don't want the commitment of monthly, you can find us on Coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix, or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you're watching us on YouTube, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm sorry we took a little break, but we are back now. I'm almost officially moved in, and you're officially moved in.
I know, thank God.
Honestly, you're looking at our new space.
Moving sucks.
one of us is finally settled. Half of this podcast is settled. The other half is almost there.
You're almost there.
Almost there. If you are wanting to support us on social media, we do have a Threads, an Instagram, and a Goodreads at the Bookfix Pod, THEBOOKFIXPOD. And we also have a TikTok at the Bookfix, THEBOOKFIX. We are trying to get more into the rhythm of posting. I'm so sorry we don't post much. It's just really hard as two adults that also get really like post shy.
I don't think it. Well, for me,
I get post shy.
I don't think it's post shy. I think I'm just.
You're
there's
so
like
funny.
A million. What?
You're so.
You're
funny.
the funny one.
You're the funny one.
In this podcast, you carry the humor.
I don't believe that's true. You know what I want to say though? That since we started, oh, by the way, yes, follow us on that. Thank you. I think that, I don't know what episode it was, but I think that, thank you, our humor matches more, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that?
I think so. I mean, we've been hella yapping in this match.
Yeah, we've
been yapping. So if you like
That's
yapping.
we haven't seen each other in a while.
I know.
When was the last time we saw each other? The last time we filmed, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was the last time.
It's been forever. I've been trying to have a pool party, but you're moving.
I'm almost done though. So
thank God.
Thank you everyone for what. Oh, read reviews. So this is from Megan, who gives it a 5 out of 5. I don't know if it's because it was the audio or what, but I actually really loved this one. It was insanely adorable and comfy. I literally cannot believe I let everyone convince me it wasn't good, which kept me from starting it. And I do want to mention, I also listened to the audio. It's so good. I think audiobooks are really evolving into something new after they start acting like character voices and stuff.
Oh, dude, I love that shit. I feel like they should have always been this way. Why are they depriving me of hearing both characters talk at the same time?
Yep.
Anyway, so my review.
You read it?
No. Wait, what? No.
That's a cute
this
question.
review is from Amanda. They gave it 1 out of 5, and they wrote, "What the fuck was this? There was no plot. Hello."
Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. This was the last one we had to film today.
Oh my God, I feel so out of it. How do you feel, Queen? You look so good.
You're really nice to me. Are we friends? Are we like best friends?
We're best friends, I think.
Do you think people know our history?
No.
Do people know?
I definitely don't know our history.
How long have we been friends now? 13 years?
I think so. Oh my God, that's crazy.
That's a whole teenager. That's a whole teenager.
We just had a child. Whoa.
Oh, congratulations.
We did that.
That's crazy. What? Wait, 13 years ago? How old were we? Teenagers. We were teenagers.
We were children. Hey, I have a random question for you.
Yeah.
Have you watched the Pearl series?
What's the Pearl series?
X Pearl Maxine.
Oh no, but I've been wanting to. Why?
I'm just wondering.
I've been wanting to because I saw a lot of clips for the second one because I didn't know it was a trilogy.
Pearl?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched a lot of clips for the second movie and I was like, damn, this looks like up my alley.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. I really liked it.
Damn.
I don't know how to feel about Maxine yet. That's why I really want you to watch it so I can like have someone to talk about it. But I think I liked it. I don't know.
Should we bring back book flicks?
Book flicks? Oh my God, on Patreon?
On Patreon or on YouTube? We need to start filming for YouTube, by the way, now that I moved back.
Oh my God, yes.
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 No one can see below. It's our...
They see it.
It's some... Do they?
They see
I
it.
hope not.
They feel the vibes.
Okay.
They know what we're doing down here.
They know what goes on behind the scenes, and it's just us still sitting on this couch.
It's like nothing's happening. We're just two girls kicking our feet together. That's it.
That's really sweet of you to say. That's all I ever wanted.
Do you want a crunch wrap?
A little bit. A little bit. I kind of feel bad asking your boyfriend to cook for us.
Okay, bye.